Hello, everyone. And thank you, Glenn, for that raid. Hello, Raiders. This is Speed Doxathon. This is the final run of Speed Doxathon 2022. How are all of you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. We have one last run for you. We have Resident Evil 3 Remake by The Closer. Oh, they're going to the bullpen. They're bringing up The Closer. Number 45. Your relief pitcher for the New York Yankees, jakefsomenumbers. There we go. Someone did donate for me to do the Poke Rap, so yeah, I'm apparently gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. So thank you for that, $10. I'm now going to do the Poke Rap and then see how many of you instantly leave. All right, so I've got my hand on the ticker. We're paying attention. All right, here we go. I want to be the best that ever was. To beat, I'm going to get to the rapping part, to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. My voice cracked at the end. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I'll search across the land, look far and wide. Release from my hand the power that's inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorino, Golduck, Venusaur, Grammar, Victreebel, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Zubat, Primate, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magaton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Raticat, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. At least 150 or more to... At least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny. Alakazam, Doduo, Venonat, Macho, Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie! Woo! We're at the halfway point, doing great so far. What's all this wee stuff? I'm doing all the hard work. Break time's over. Here we go! Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vileplume, Krabby, Lickitung, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Sheldo, Porygon, Hitmonchan! Gotta catch 'em all, yeah! Gotta catch 'em all, yeah! Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirrel, Chansey, Pokemon, Parasect, Execute, Muck, Dugong, Pidgeotto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon! Whew! Alright, at least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny. Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Koffing, Dugtrio, Golbat, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacle, Dragonrar, Magmar! Woo! Catch your breath, shake out those lips. It's downhill from here, just 24 more to go. Now it gets tricky, so listen real good. Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Executor, Kabutops, Zapdos, Stratini, Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom. We're almost home! Gotta catch 'em all, Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks! Alright, there you go. Here's your Poke Rap. I'm a man of the people. So, we're good. There you go. Thank you. It was for the people. Someone donated $10 and said Poke Rap. We're trying to keep this train going, trying to keep the party going. If you have a song you'd like me to sing, I will try my best to sing it for the children, because we are saving the children here. Whew. All right, I think we're almost ready. I'm gonna go check in on them and see how they're doing. All right, everyone, we're going to take one last pause for the cause. We're going to hear from our charity. We are going to hear from our friends. We are going to see a cute animal. And when we come back, we'll be live with the final run of STAT 2022 Resident Evil 3 Remake No Intro Standard by jakefsomenumbers. Stay tuned.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I hope you've been enjoying the marathon. SDAT is being run by some really cool people for an awesome cause, so you all being here makes you really cool as well. But you know what else is really cool? Speedrunning's incredible history. My name is Dr. Swellman, and I cover various events that have occurred throughout RPG speedrunning over the years. From Final Fantasy X's community cracking the code of RNG manipulation, to Legend of Dragoon speedrunners using save corruption to skip over 3/4 of the game. I absolutely love sharing the accomplishments in what are considered to be lesser known communities. If you enjoy speed docs, then I promise you're going to love it over here. Anyways, that's enough of me. Stay hydrated, folks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, everyone, are you ready for the last run of STAT?
That's right. It's your Team Mobile bullpen call. We're calling in the closer, number 45, for your St. Louis Cardinals, Jake F. Some numbers. Number 45. There you go.
All right, what's up, everybody? I am Jake F. Numbers. Before we get into anything happening on the screen, during the prizes, there is a certain prize being raffled off for this particular run. I so happen to have that prize. Oh,
yes,
one
you
of
do.
those, yeah.
For you guys, yeah, it's not the one you'll be getting. This is mine. It's mine. You'll be getting a different one. But I figured since I have it, I can show it to you out of the box.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool, dude.
Like it's very shiny, so picking it up on camera is a bit difficult, but it comes with a little display stand.
It's so cool. It is limited edition. They're numbered. It's gold and silver plated. They don't make. I tried to buy one after I told you about it, and they were sold out.
There was 2 left when you showed it to me, and I was sitting next to my girlfriend, and I was like, "Oh, I want one," and she saw that there was 2 left. She's like, "Just fucking buy it."
Yeah, totally, really cool thing. Obviously, I know you're a big Resident Evil fan. It's just one of those things. It's just like it's such a cool thing, and like in like an environment where there's so much garbage, you know, for video game stuff. Like so much video game merchandise is just low rent trash that they shovel at us. This is like an actually cool thing to have in your house.
Another fun thing for Resident Evil collectors I could show off here. If you want, you can find this for cheaper elsewhere. It's not limited edition, but if you want your own Samurai Edge handgun, it's a
Wow.
It's an airsoft gun. It's actually functional.
Wow.
So this was like $30.
There was a Leon Kennedy sidearm available from the same provider that was numbered, but I couldn't. There was some logistical problems in mailing people a gun, so.
Yeah, there's some problems there. Anyways, this is Resident Evil 3 Remake. It is not great casually, but it's a pretty good speedrun. It's a little bit difficult for different reasons than RE2R, but we're running the no intro category, which there's about a 4 or 5 minute hold W simulator at the start of this game. It's not very fun, so the community kind of came together and said, hey, save at the first save station that you run across without picking anything up, and do some trickery with the trainer that we have to reset the in-game timer to 0, and we start from there. But I'm pretty sure it was the default costume, but which costume won?
And the final poll of the day was the outfit, and that is the regular one.
Okay, so we got the default one. Cool. All right.
Was the other one cool at all?
It's her Resident Evil 1 outfit, which is this one.
Nah, it's all right.
I like it, but
yeah, it's a throwback.
Yeah.
All right, so time will start when I gain control of Jill. So we will get started here. All right, so in a round 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is Resident Evil 3 Remake. This came out in 2020. It was definitely a rushed product. It is not the greatest casual game, but the speedrun's pretty cool. This game kind of takes some of the things that the original had, like emergency evading, and kind of incorporates in different ways. So you'll see me just kind of lumbering forward here and there. That's your dodge mechanic. Also, we're just gonna blow up and act like we don't know nobody. Just real quick. No big deal. Don't question it. Kind of like Resident Evil 2 Remake, Claire and Jill both run faster in caution. I had to take that a little safely because one bite will put us into danger. So we're going to be doing something called chain dodging, which is whenever you are about to be attacked by an enemy, if you dodge while they're attacking you, you do a perfect dodge like I did right there. And it gives you a little bit of distance. You obviously evade getting hit, but it's got some drawbacks to it. Okay, well, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that one. So, yeah, we just got bit by a zombie. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'll be fine. I won't die, hopefully. Okay, the zombie's out of the way, so we're fine. Yeah, so the biggest thing about the perfect dodge is that every time you use it, your dynamic difficulty increases. So you kind of have to be careful with it. Since we missed a perfect dodge there and took a bite, we'll actually have a little bit of lower DA coming up anyway. So it's fine. I'm just going to grab that herb. Grabbing some ammo for later. I can just walk around these guys. So the goal currently is for us to... okay, that was very weird. Okay, cool. My DA was low enough that it didn't put me in danger. So the weird thing about this run is that, oddly enough, dodging enemies, like with a perfect dodge, is harder on the easier difficulties as opposed to on the the hardest difficulty, Inferno. The main reason that it is because the actual aggro range for enemies is lower in the lower difficulties. So when you could like be directly on top of a zombie before they try and grab you, and that essentially there's no frame for you to actually get a dodge off. Normally you don't do that particular perfect dodge there, but since my DA is pretty low, I decided to go ahead and go for it, just to kind of get my DA up a little bit because we do want it not too super low. So we're heading to the power station to get the subway powered on so we can get on out of here. And something that the cutscenes, skipping the cutscenes doesn't really show you from a casual perspective is we're being chased by a thing called Nemesis. It's like the Tyrant from Resident Evil 2, but much more aggressive and dangerous.
I don't even want to think about it.
We'll maybe see him soon.
I don't like that.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I don't like living with the uncertainty.
All right. So we're going to grab a lockpick out of this here fancy box and open this door. And an enemy called the Drain Deimos is actually going to infect Jill with a parasite. And the only way to get rid of the parasite is to eat an herb. And you very nicely remove it from your system. So this
Did
is
hippies make this game?
I don't know. Ask Capcom.
All right.
So this is the worst part of the run, in my opinion. It's super random. The Drain Deimos can do a whole myriad of things. And the worst one is if they try and infect you with the parasite again. It's hard to dodge. The best way to deal with it is to shoot them, but it's weird, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen, because it is a big time waste. And like I said, the only way to deal with it is to heal yourself with an herb. I have a spare one with me. If you're very, very good at the game, you only grab the one herb to get rid of the parasite off the jump. And that is the only healing item you grab throughout the entire run. Is this gonna get... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, so we got infected by the parasite again. It's a very lovely animation that is questionable. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Hopefully I can... Okay, cool. Go ahead and heal myself. So this is like one of the major points of resets, just because these enemies are an abomination unto everything, and I hate them. But yeah, essentially the first third of the run, you're gonna be resetting a lot.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay, I got very lucky that he didn't grab me right there, because that would have actually been dead. I would have had to reload to save, because there's if you let the parasite kind of go for too long, you actually just die. And there's not a green herb around here anymore.
Leaves at the main power switch.
But now we never see those enemies again, so everything is all well. We turn the power on and blow them up. So I'm actually going to be treating this as if it was a regular run. So during these little walkie-talkie calls with Carlos, the in-game timer doesn't run because this game bases off in-game time. But I'm going to be sacrificing some RTA just to give you guys the experience that you will experience during the run itself.
Not your partner.
So we're just going to come over here. We're going to look at the floor, and we're actually going to use some invincibility frames to deal with Nemesis Kool-Aid Manning through the wall there. So when you aim a weapon, you actually have a small amount of invincibility. Nope. No, sir. You know touchy.
Carlos!
So if you don't aim there while he's busting through the wall, you'll stagger. But since you have some invincibility frames, you can kind of just deal with that. So hopefully we get the good luck and he drops down right here, which he did, which is what we want. We're just not going to look at him. He can't hurt us if we don't look at him. Oh god, I looked at him.
Can't see you.
Oh god, I looked at him. Oh, he didn't do the thing I wanted him to do. Ah, he's coming for me. Run! He didn't do the right thing. Right, now we're just...
I'm nonplussed right now.
Is this the experience of a real run that you're giving us?
Oh yeah.
Now what?
Like, so what you want him to do there is,
Where are we headed?
The train is stopped at
he'll do like a little tentacle swipe at you, and you can perfect dodge off of that.
program that in.
I'm Super Cop.
I'm not exactly sure what causes him to not do it.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the sub.
Yeah, so he kind of gave me the wrong move, but I still got out of there without getting decked, which would have been real bad.
Make sure the subway's ready to depart.
All right, so now we get to meet a new type of enemy. So this zombie's gonna have a thing on its head now. I don't remember what they're called actually, but they have a very long tentacle, and if they grab you, they kind of eat your head, and it's weird. There's a lot of weird enemies in this game. This is where we see Nemesis turning one of the zombies into that thing. I'm just going to shock everything because screw that. Now we're heading back to the subway to try and get on out of here. So we have the power on, we have a valid route to the next place we want to go, confirmed. So everything should be gravy, right? That's how this works in Resident Evil games. Alright. Just kind of get on out of here. I am going to grab an herb over here for safety, because the next section does have a little bit of a difficult part in it. And I'm going to go for the hard strat here.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker.
So we've got Nemesis following us again.
I'll give you stars.
And we're gonna dodge here and here, and well, we're gonna try and get in this grate, but there is a very likely chance that, well, our friend's gonna come say hello. Hi. Okay, he didn't punch us. Fantastic. He just kind of waved at us and we went about our separate ways.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos!
So now we're in the sewers.
Oh, I need to find another.
You know, prototypical of Resident Evil games, you're gonna have some kind of sewer section.
Oh, that.
And this area is gonna introduce us to a new enemy type. One that has an instant kill mechanic. Yay! Instant kill mechanics. All right, so these are the Hunter Gammas. We're just gonna.
What the fuck is that?
Don't question it.
What's what? No. Why are they always so like slippery?
Well, to be fair, they are in a sewer.
Yeah, but they always look like they're covered in goose fat.
What? Particularly goose fat?
They look like someone like greased them up.
And we're just gonna dodge under this one. Thank you, sir. But yeah, if they do their little open mouth move and you get caught in it, they just eat you, and you get no say. All right, dodge on the toilet paper, and that's free. So the great thing about a lot of the dodges early game is you do have like little lineups to know where to dodge at. Some of the chain dodges don't really have them, but just basic ones like that you do thankfully have lineups for. All right, so this little spot I do have to have like slightly good movement so I don't get eaten by this guy. Which my movement was pretty good, except for right there. I'm just gonna safety dodge on out of there. So the big thing about the emergency dodges is that completing all three in a row is actually pretty slow. Unless you're able to animation cancel the final one in some way. So we don't really want to do any perfect dodge. We don't really want to do any dodges unless we can like chain dodge into a perfect dodge, or
I lost him.
we'll most likely only do two, unless we're in fine.
As soon as you make it back.
If we're in fine status, which this game does put us in fine a couple times. Also, hello.
Oh my god.
He found us, and now he's got a flamethrower.
Oh no.
What? You can use weapons?
No big deal. This is fine.
Come, Guardian.
Also, much like RE2R, stair skating is in this game, but it's a little bit wonky at times.
Yeah, the whole building's on fire, man. Why are we going up?
Good question. Because we can't really go down because he's below us.
Yeah, I guess.
See, look, there he is.
It's like the
Hi.
Titanic. Whoa! What does he want?
To kill all STARS members. That is his programming.
He's a robot?
Not really. But that's like what he was designed to do, though.
He's a meaty robot.
Yeah, sure. I don't know, man. It's Japan. Who knows? But yeah, we are the last remaining STARS member alive in the city.
Do we get our hand cut off?
We do not get our hand cut off. We are not Ethan effing Winters, but we are going to have our first fight with Nemesis right here. It's a pretty easy fight. I say that and I'm going to fucking die. But we've been collecting grenades, which are very powerful. We're just going to shoot this gas tank 6 times. Throw a grenade. And blow that up. So now the fuel tank is busted. And we're just going to use this other grenade as soon as he stands up at a certain time.
He's like, how could this happen? I'm just gonna beat you with it now. How could this happen to me?
You say that, but he does actually just try and impale you with it.
He looks like the super mutants from Fallout 3.
Kind of, yeah, in a way. Yeah, so grenades are very powerful, like actual frag grenades, but there aren't that many of them in this game. And much like in typical RE fashion, they realized that the RE2R knife was busted, so they made the knife in this game actual garbage. So we banked it way earlier because it's not worth having in our inventory.
Yeah, overcorrections are kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's like, hey, let's make it so this thing is just actual useless. So a good thing to note, so we're heading to Kendo's gun shop. So Resident Evil 3 actually takes place about a half a day or a day before Resident Evil 2 and simultaneously like an hour or so after the events of it. So we meet Kendo here, but this is Kendo before he runs into Leon and Ada in RE2R. I will point out when we are actually ahead of Resident Evil 2.
Are the first 3 games like over the course of like a weekend?
No, actually, so Resident Evil 1 happens I think like a month prior to the events of this game.
Why did his head pop?
He was becoming this thing. Ow. I just...
Oh my god!
All right, so we broke Nemesis's flamethrower, so now he has a rocket launcher.
Really?
What? He's alive?
He's still alive. So we're gonna look at this wall because it's actually gonna manipulate him to not run at us, and we're gonna do it once more right here. Mainly because so he shoots less rockets at us. You know, rockets are bad. Okay.
Archie, I'm impressed you've seen me get the burgers.
Don't mind me,
You know
just
what?
dodging rockets.
I think that they should take the villain from this game and switch with the villains of Kingdom Hearts. Because I think it'd be way funnier to have that guy fight Sora and Donald and Goofy, and to have someone just screaming at Jill, "Come, Guardian, submit!"
Trust me.
How are you impressed by that? I'm 36. You're 32. And you don't watch anything.
All right, so Nemesis shows up and he blows up the head off of a building over there. You can be flattened by this.
That's creepy.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
the
off
stairs
the
would
top
be
of that.
destroyed.
Yes, they would in fact be destroyed. So the sad thing is, so the big thing about Resident Evil 3, especially in OG, is that
This way.
Nemesis chases you through the whole game, right? There's always that fear. Nemesis will no longer chase us for the rest of the game. We will see him, but he will not stalk us anymore.
Their hair looks so bad.
Carlos?
I am playing on slightly lower graphics, so there is some.
Yeah, but video game hair always looks bad. Is this a puzzle?
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city.
No. Is this a puzzle?
I was confused. I'm like, oh, he's shooting the bricks in a certain order. No,
Why
no. We got an $18 donation from Xenos.
Fine by me.
I have immensely enjoyed my time with that over 2 weekends. So many new games I found out about and want to play, and some classics that are always a joy to watch. I love that we raised over $6K to save children. No matter the total, I will cherish the memories. Also, Crunchy will enjoy this fix. Smile.
I'm gonna let this cutscene play. So these are the Umbrella Countermeasure Squad. Nikolai is actually the spoilers main bad guy of this game. We've got Mikhail here, who's technically the leader of this group. Carlos, who we saw earlier, is also part of the group, and then there's one other named Tyrell. But I love this scene with Mikhail. It's very, very, very good.
Funny, the gate was locked. Don't you think?
So we find out that, like, through this, that it seems like Nikolai is a bit of a dickhead. And we got the subway up and running, but oh, Nemesis found us.
How is this
You said he wasn't gonna chase us anymore.
Oh, we'll still fight him, but like, so when you first meet Nemesis, he'll actually follow you around while you're running around.
What are you doing?
But he will no longer do that. So we'll only fight him when the game says you're going to fight him.
Nikolai is the worst.
He is, in fact. But now we're going to lose the best character in the game, which is Mikhail.
Get off my train. Shit, bar.
Just a face under there?
Get off my train, shitbird. That was his train, and he wanted Nemesis to know it. And by God, he did. All right, so now we are actually playing as Carlos, but we're... Man, this looks familiar, doesn't it, guys?
You sure? It looks like a cemetery.
Man, this is
Is this the
weird.
police station?
Man, where is this? Huh? Oh, this is Brad, by the way.
Brad? Brad's
This-
dead?
He is, in fact, a zombie. He gets turned into a zombie at the start of the game. He was the only other STARS member in alive in the city at the start of the game.
Where'd that cop go?
Jake, does your game have a little bit of slowdown, or is that on our end?
Worth a damn than Bard's in the STARS office.
It hasn't on my end, but like my FPS has been dipping a little bit, but it shouldn't be too big.
Yeah, it's there's the FPS counter in the corner. It's
Okay.
dipping.
Carlos.
Yeah, it doesn't look drastic on my end, but it might look like it's dipping on stream.
Remember.
Yeah, we just want to make sure it's not the stream,
Darkest
right?
secrets.
Yeah.
So,
We'll try
it
to
looks
keep
like
them
it's
under our
okay.
thumbs.
So this search and rescue.
All right, so we are actually in the RPD before Leon and Claire get here.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
Are we gonna make it fuck it all up for them? Or are we gonna solve the puzzles? They're gonna have to resolve them.
We actually do get a little bit of an explanation on for why some things are the way they are.
You too, man.
So we're gonna run in here. We're gonna open the store, and we actually get a cutscene, and it actually shows how this guy here dies, and how this guy gets on the ceiling, and we can play with his legs. Hee 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 hee.
Jesus.
All right, so he doesn't have a dodge. Carlos here, he has a shoulder tackle. So we're gonna be using that to kind of animation cancel some zombies so they can't bite us. It is the same rooms, but we won't be here for long. It's not the whole area, sadly.
You copy?
But we're gonna run through here. So this is kind of like where we find out that they programmed this game in a way that only one zombie could ever try and grab you at once. So while a zombie is lunging at me, another one cannot lunge at me.
Oh.
And we will be using that to our advantage. If you get good luck there, and like you know all the patterns. Also, this zombie is just gonna pop into existence. We do need to kill him because he will be standing up as we go back down, and he will be in the way. But we will be using that to advantage again here soon. But we grab this flash grenade and a key so we can get into the locker room up here. I'm gonna throw this flashbang to stun these zombies. The liquor shows up.
I vaguely remember this liquor. Vaguely.
Vaguely. And we need to get a battery out of here for some
Usually
unexplained
happens after a
reason.
long night of drinking.
All right,
Why
and
do they call it the liquor?
Because it can lick you with a long tongue.
Who'd have thought?
Oh! Okay, sir.
Yeah, I remember the liquor now.
All right. Well, that was slightly unfortunate.
I remember the liquor now.
All right. So thankfully, there's an urban here. Hopefully, this will allow me to do the strat coming up properly.
Carlos, I've hit a dead end with the terminal here. Gotta head your way.
Copy that.
All right. So if you remember this room, there's a hole in the wall here when Leon and Claire come through. This is how it gets made. All right. So I'm hopefully going to be able to do the strat properly. We're just going to run through here and not get grabbed by any zombies.
This asshole again.
I'm also just going to change my inventory up a bit for later since I had to use my herb. And that's all for the RPD right now. Now we are back to Jill. All right.
Yeah, it would have been better if it was Claire, though.
It would have been better if it was Claire. So right now, so we actually skipped over a couple weapons with Jill. And if you don't grab them, they actually both show up right here, which is very convenient for us because it saves us inventory space. So we're going to grab these mine rounds and we're going to bank these two. No, I would like to bank these items. Thank you. I actually need to bank this, and that goes there. We're going to grab this here shotgun and grenade launcher.
Hot.
And earlier on, when we were in Kendo's shop, we actually grabbed a shotgun upgrade, which makes it a semi-auto shotgun, which is going to be coming into play here actually momentarily. So we're heading into Nemesis 2. But the thing is that from the explosion, the suit that Nemesis was wearing was actually destroyed, and that actually contains his mutation. So now he's gonna be a little different.
I don't like that.
Now he's large.
Big boy.
Oh God, why?
All right, so I do need to focus here momentarily because, I'm gonna load the game if I fail it because I need it for the ammo route. But there's a shot right here that is actually really difficult, and I need to hit it for this fight to go properly. Okay, I got it. Sick.
I'm gonna kill you.
So that shot knocks him down and exposes his weak point. We put 2 bullets into him and then put the upgrade in. We're going to fire a grenade at him. Can you fire the mine round, please? Thank you. So we did something there called reload canceling with the mine thrower, or the grenade launcher, sorry. I put him way too low. This is not going to work properly. Yeah. All right, how do I back this up? All right, sir. I need you to jump at me.
Why are his buttons coming out of his arms?
Okay, what do I do here is the question.
I like how he still wears his little cape.
Okay, well that didn't work. I'm just actually gonna have to reload this. I did way too much damage to him.
Oh my God.
So there's just like a damage gate somewhere in here where I need him to not get below. But I did just I did remember that my DA is slightly lower than it normally is around here. Now I'm never gonna get this shot again. This saves a lot of shotgun ammo, by the way, by doing this. But it is a difficult shot to hit. It's like a very strict timing. There we go.
Got Jill smiling. I'm just happy to be here.
All right. So we're doing reload canceling there. So since we have 2 different types of grenades, we actually get to change the type of them.
I'm gonna kill you.
And if you swap off the gun and then back to it, it will automatically reload that gun full. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Okay, walk away, fire a grenade, knock him down again. Hit him with another grenade. It's funny. There we go. And he's dead. I had to waste an extra grenade round, an extra shotgun shell, but that's whatever.
God damn it.
We're gonna grab more mine rounds. And right here, Jill actually gets affected by Nemesis, so she now has the T-virus. And now we are actually after Leon and Claire show up. And we are now in the hospital with Carlos again.
I promise. Tyrell, where's Bard now?
Someone ban that man in chat.
I don't got time for this.
All right, so we're back to playing as Carlos. We're trying to grab a vaccine for Jill. There's going to be a couple zombies that we have to kill just for purposes later on. But this is a pretty okay part of the run, but it ends rather sadly. It's not a very good ending to this part, but we'll get there when we get there. Not you, AP. I was talking about Clocky. I've become numb to Among Us jokes. All right, so right now we're just kind of running around trying to get through the hospital, but there's a lot of locked doors, so we've kind of got to do that. Gotta unlock a bunch of doors. We're also looking for a man named Nathaniel Bard. He's a doctor who kind of knows about the vaccine and the virus. He developed the vaccine. He was supposed to be at the STARS office, but he wasn't there, and we find out he was at this hospital. All right. Hey CJ, I have a question for you.
I'm not gonna like it. What's up?
Do you like locker rooms at all?
Yeah, I love locker rooms.
Oh man, I'm so glad you like locker rooms.
Oh my god.
My friend was waiting in the locker room for you. And now we get introduced to hunters. We're not gonna look at this man. We're just gonna leave.
I hate it here.
I'm so glad that is in both games and I get to get CJ with it both times.
Or nothing if not consistent.
Indeed.
Crush gifted subs.
Whoa,
Thank you, Crush.
Let's go.
Thank you for the $5.
All right, don't look at them. They can't hurt me if I don't look at them. Just don't look. Oh god, I looked. Oh god, help, I looked. Don't touch me. Okay. Cruise. Yeah, so the hunters are pretty deadly enemies, but they're also really cool. And thankfully, they did not hurt me. All right, cool. The zombies are out of the way.
Ooh, Sarah with a raid. Thank you.
Sarah, let's go. All the homies, let's go. Also, we get a fun little voice line here.
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard.
I'm the vet.
Yeah, sure, buddy. You're also kind of looking dead there, my guy.
Bard's
Ooh.
dead.
Man, that looks unfortunate.
Shit. And the vaccine?
I'm looking.
All right, well, looks like somebody shot Nathaniel Bard in the head. I wonder who that was. But hey, look, a vaccine. We'll just snag that.
Hang tight. T, I got it.
Good. I'm headed your way.
Be careful.
Careful.
All right. So now we're heading back to Jill now that we have the vaccine. This next room can actually has a bunch of zombies in it. We killed a zombie in here to kind of make things easier, but this room can still troll us, but we did get a good pattern, so all is good. And now we're going to be heading into the cabin segment. So those of you who played RE4 will remember the cabin, and we essentially have a long auto-scroller that we have to deal with here that is just killing a bunch of zombies.
Grab some gear. Now the push.
I also get to show you guys a magic trick.
I know. What's the magic trick?
Well, you know, look at these zombies here. I'm gonna spin my camera and make them disappear.
Oh, that's a nice trick.
Woo! See? He's gone!
I like it. I like that one.
Woo! See, he's gone!
I'm a bigger fan of that one than you might imagine.
Where's the zombie at? Oh, there he is.
It's like reverse peekaboo.
So you guys can't see it, but I also have a speedrunning tool for this game open, but just so it's not cluttering the screen, I don't have it showing. And it's showing me when there's enemies on screen and how much health they have, so I at least know. Crunchy, I use Zelios V2 65 gram.
Just want to remind everybody we are kind of heading toward the end of this run. The next stretch goal was $62.50. We're about $200 away. We can do it. And that is for the SDAT award show. So, you know, if you want to win an award, you know, let's get that on the books, I guess. So $200 away. Yeah, you know, I didn't think we'd get here, but here we are. So we're $200 away. You know, I know that we're all tapped out. I know we're tired. I know we're just chilling, but you know, $5 goes a long way.
Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
All right. So the power goes out. A couple hunters come in, but we just throw a grenade and kill them. Yeah, so it's
We're
just
still in this auto scroller section?
Yes, this goes on for a little bit longer. It takes forever. It's like 4 or so minutes.
Okay.
It is
just in the speed run sense. I'm like, man, we're still here.
We are still here. I'm still just capping zombies. And the power has gone out, so that they are more powerful now, apparently. They actually take more bullets to kill now.
Got $5 from Anonymous. No message, but thank you.
Yo, thank you, Anonymous.
$5 does go a long way. We don't say that lightly. It does move the meter, so.
It does, you know.
I actually find a lot of joy in making the zombies disappear. It's just silly.
It's the little things in life, you know?
Alright, so now that's all the zombies. There's going to be one more hunter that's going to come out of this window here in a second. And this section is pretty much over with. It depends. It's a dynamic difficulty, so the higher your difficulty, the more bullets they take. But the dynamic difficulty works differently in this game as opposed to RE2R. But during this section, your difficulty is locked anyway. So the zombies bust in, and we're gonna plant this here bomb. We just gotta wait for this countdown to happen. Just gonna throw this here grenade. Oh no, more Zambos! Quick, kill him! Don't let him get to Jill! Throw a flash out!
Breach and clear!
Alright, that section is now over. We are now done with Carlos. We are back to Jill, heading into the final section of the game. Or one of the final sections of the game, I should say. We're gonna grab this here handgun, because it's for later.
Guess I'm not talking you out of it. Storage facilities underground.
So you can go back through the hospital with Jill. There's not much there. There's an upgrade for your Magnum, but we don't get the Magnum in this run, so we just kind of leave.
This must be the
But we are back and fine, so we are moving a little bit slower for a little bit. And we have some handgun ammo in our inventory, and we don't want it because inventory space is kind of tight, so we're just gonna waste it. We actually have to pick it up because it's guarding some flame rounds when we're fighting Nemesis 2.
No one in the hospital. I don't notice.
And it's just faster to waste the ammo there than try and not pick it up and miss getting the first flame round shot off on him. All right. We're gonna get another pack upgrade. We can see Nikolai lording above us. So technically this game is 2 seconds faster in Japanese, but I actually really like the voice acting in this game.
I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our game's end here.
Only 2 seconds faster?
This is over.
Yeah, there's like one voice line that's missing in Japanese.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it's weird. So we get bit by that zombie there to put ourselves back into caution. It's actually RNG though. He can either stay on the ground or stand up. We want him to stand up because we get a back bite, which is faster. If he stays on the ground, we have to take a front bite. We have to change some options in the menu. Yada yada. It's really silly, but yeah. So now we're back to caution. Now we're kind of like in a storeroom kind of a thing. We've got dogs. Things are blowing up everywhere. Hopefully one of these dogs doesn't bite me.
No, wait.
Yeah, the HD Resi games don't really benefit much from language. They're just like minor things here and there. I think the last Resident Evil game that was made that benefits very heavily from language is Resident Evil 1 Remake. Or Remaster, I should say. Because like Japanese is significantly faster, and traditional Chinese, I believe, is even faster than that. All right, so we're grabbing fuses right now so we can get the power back on, so we can get to essentially what is Nest 2.0. Nest is the underground lab from Resident Evil 2 Remake. Essentially, this ending area that we'll be heading to is actually probably the laziest part of the whole game. It was never a thing in the original. It was just kind of tacked on, and it's kind of whatever. But so we're gonna come in here, shoot this guy. So these like kind of zombies that aren't wearing any clothes and don't really die. They're called pale heads. You see them in Resident Evil 2 Remake in one of the DLC side stories. They're pretty strong. They have a lot of health. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. I do have an herb in the bank, though, so thankfully we'll be fine. Ignore all of my, just throw this in there real quick, I guess. No, I didn't want to equip that. I wanted to use that. All right, now give me that back. Look, man, I'm from America. I'm not from Australia. And that's unfortunate. That put me back into the caution again, into danger again. How dare you? All right. So in a different ammo route that's a little less tight but a little bit slower, you can actually kill those enemies there, but can't really do it in this route. Yeah. Yo, Crazy Taxi? We playing Crazy Taxi?
I always go Crazy Taxi with that.
All right, so we got Tyrell here. He's about to die. F's in chat, I guess.
Stop.
Stop it.
Pay respects.
So he's dead now. So now we're in Nest 2.0. I don't actually know what this area is called in the game, but I just call it Nest 2.0 because that's what it is. We're kind of at the point where checkpoints are pretty scarce, even in standard, and healing items are also pretty scarce. So I do have to, you know, not suck. All right. There's gonna be more pale heads, more zombies, just more stuffs down here.
Override complete.
We're essentially trying to get the vaccine information to try and make another one, because they're actually about to nuke Raccoon City, and they said they won't nuke it if we could provide proof that we have a vaccine. And we're like, yeah, we totally have one. We totally didn't just use it. We totally have it. Just give us a minute. We'll get it. just trust me. I'm a doctor. So we've entered the room of tyrants and hunters. Source, just trust me, bro. Exactly. All right, so this room can go all kinds of poorly, so hopefully this goes right. There's a bunch of those suckhead enemies and paleheads in here, so we're just gonna... you went the wrong way, sir. What do I do here? I'm just gonna pray, I guess?
Okay, this looks like it might be used in medicine.
Roll! God, get me out!
Are we living?
Oh my god! Okay, so we're gonna set up a mine round right there because a hunter's gonna pop out there. We're gonna kill these two. That's not gonna hit, is it? Come here, buddy. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I got hit with the insta-kill move, and I wasn't even facing him.
Dro7's in chat.
Well, now I gotta do this room again. Shit. You ever just miss your mine round? Yeah, me too.
Out of the way!
that went significantly better. Fight me while you're looking at me.
This looks like it could be used in vaccine development.
All right, that went much more smoothly. See, I died on purpose so I could show you guys that room properly. Duh. Like, come on. Acting like I'm dying out here on accident when I don't mean to.
Not on your life, bucko.
Not on your life. Step forward, please. Thank you. All right. It was a lot cooler. I will not deny that, but sheesh. Okay. Okay. All right. Sick. All right. None of that went as it planned, but I somehow got out of there unscathed. I thought I was going to be giving CJ heart attacks, but instead I'm giving myself heart attacks. Fuck.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
Don't worry, my lights have been flickering for the last like 10 minutes, so I am having heart attacks.
I just used the wrong grenade there.
I'm like scrambling to fucking render this thing.
What do I do here? I actually have to reload a save here. I think this is going to take me pretty far back, but I used the wrong grenade there, and I actually need that. Fuck, it takes me all the way back here. All right. All right. Yeah, okay. Avert your eyes from the screens. You don't see this. This is not happening. I used the wrong grenade, Clocky. Excuse?
He's obviously throwing so that we have more time to donate.
Clearly, yeah.
Is that a head crab?
Am I gonna be able to dodge this?
Why did my screen go blank? You take this opportunity to open up that donation page and consider donating an extra $5. Trying to get to 6250 to get the Speed Docs-a-thon award show.
I would like to point out that I am at 1 HP. Literal 1. Everything's fine. I don't know what you guys are panicking about. There's an herb right here. It's fine. See? Oh, I could not see that guy there. Well, this is awkward. All right, well, we're running in danger, boys. There is no HP for a while.
This to synthesize the vaccine.
DJ donated $15. Last dollars I've got to donate. Let's get this bread.
All right, so I almost got screwed by the inaccuracy of the grenade launcher, but I'm a god, so everything's fine. Ah, now it blows up. All right, so we're gonna make the vaccine now. So we totally actually have it now. But the hardest puzzle ever done. All right, I solved the puzzle. All right, so Nemesis attacks us yet again. just trying to get away. All right, thankfully there's a first aid spray right here. All right, we're fine. Everything's fine now, guys. All right, so now we're heading into the Nemi 3 fight. So this is another pretty difficult one. I'm actually going to aim and then pause beforehand because you're actually aim locked for a second. So you can't really turn. We're going to pump 6 shotgun shells at him. We're going to react to what he does. If he doesn't get stunned, we're actually just going to turn away and run from him. There's a lot of things to manage in this fight. I'm managing a lot of reload canceling, a lot of reloading. It's a lot of stuff happening in this particular fight. So this fight definitely did not go as I intended it to. Ow. And he killed me. Hell yeah. That's fine. So we actually got a little bit unlucky. We ran, like, you can randomly crit in this game. And we got a random crit and it kind of threw our strategy off. It's like just kind of the life you live in this game. My TA is so low that the fire killed him for that round. That's funny. That was really weird.
Watch, you've got company.
Alright, there we go. Now the fight's over.
Here comes some more.
Or at least it will be momentarily. There we go. Now he's dead. Alright, there we go. So we've got one little tiny boss fight left, and we are almost done with the run.
I have to get that vaccine back.
So, you thought that Nemesis was dead and gone because we just actually dissolved him in acid. But you would be incorrect. He's actually, that. And now we have access to a fucking rail gun.
Oh god.
We do some damage to him, but it runs out of juice. So we gotta actually fight him. By fight him, I mean get smacked by his arms.
Felt that, did you?
Ouch. All right, cool. We win. So in standard, knocking him down once, you have enough time to push all these batteries in, as opposed to the harder difficulties where I think you have to do it in 2 cycles, but I could be incorrect on that one.
1 power source remaining.
Just gonna push this third one. Oh no, he's getting up. Oh no, are we going to make it in time?
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
All power sources activated.
So if you are still pushing a battery, he can actually one-hit insta-kill you. if he's able to move. So this fight is over. We shoot shoot his shoulder off. And I'm actually going to let this cutscene... we can't skip this part, but after I click the left trigger here, we could, but I'm going to let this play.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Yum.
That's right, Jill. You tell him.
Powerful railgun.
Gee, what the fuck?
Just kind of chilling down here. No big deal. So yeah, Nemesis is actually dead now. Now we actually have to go fight Nikolai. And time will be coming up very shortly.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos manages to stop.
Because, well, I don't know about y'all, but there is one flaw about man.
I can still catch him.
One big flaw about man.
Is hubris?
I mean, that is a pretty big flaw. But no, turns out humans are weak to bullets.
Oh, that's fair.
That's time.
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel.
All right. So, right before this happened, Nikolai had stolen the vaccine from us, and right here, before we shot him, he had thrown it on the ground and destroyed it. No chance of saving Raccoon City. It will be nuked.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you if you get me out of here.
By the way, in the last, couple of minutes, we have gotten a ton of donations. $70 from Anonymous, no message. Katie Jenkins, 25. I help. Wally with 5. Been really enjoying the marathon. Let's get the S Daddies. Anonymous with 30.
Wow.
We are quickly approaching.
Vamp for time! Vamp for time!
Vamp for time!
Vamp for time!
Vamp! I have nothing else that you people want.
So the funny thing about this particular game, in its difficulties, the harder the difficulty gets, obviously things change, but Nemesis gets faster the harder the difficulty is.
Real quick, CJ, you better start working on those awards.
Oh, who did it?
We got $50 from Xenos.
Yeah.
I better get another compliment.
Xenos, you're a legend. You're a chicken legend. Oh my god. No, you're not a chicken. You're amazing. Thank you so much. You've been super generous. Everybody, drop your favorite emote in the chat for Xenos right now.
My guy.
He dropped it off. He topped it off. He dropped it off.
Let's go. And Carlos hits us with the "It's finally over."
So long, RC.
Aren't we gonna die?
No, we lived through a nuke.
Oh, that's good.
I felt
This isn't how it played out in Call of Duty 4.
The bank will find you.
I want my money back. This game isn't like Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Well, it's good timing because I just finished the credits.
I decided then and there.
Wow.
The ashes of Raccoon City,
Wow.
the
6250.
Umbrella's
Wow.
ashes too.
Wow.
6250. Let's go. Everyone give yourselves a pat on the back.
Last minute push too. Had to happen. Had to be that way.
Yeah, give yourselves a pat on the back, everybody. Everybody in chat.
Y'all earned it. Y'all earned it.
Except for Clocky. Clocky. Don't pat yourself on the back, Clocky.
Clocky's run is like, man. All right, now we have to do a fucking award show. CC, do you own a tie?
I'm sure I could scrounge one up.
All right, get your church clothes on.
Award show.
Get your church clothes on. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right. We'll have different presenters, right? We'll have Crunchy Brown present an award. We'll have Shuli present an award.
I totally only died once. Correct game. Yes, I totally died a singular time.
Wow.
Sure. We'll go with what the game says. I'm going to believe what the game says. The game doesn't lie, obviously.
S tier. All right. Well, Jake, are you on the S-Stat After Dark tonight?
I am, in fact.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, the party doesn't stop just because we walked in.
That's right.
What are you doing? Don't worry about it.
All right, everyone. So, thank you so much, Jake. We're going to head back to intermission before we wind down for the end of the night. So, we've got one last thing. Well, I guess we have two things. We have S-Stat After Dark, and CJ, I believe you've just finished some credits.
Yeah, we'll do
So,
my farewell speech. So
that's right. So, we're not out, not done yet. So,
we're winding down.
We're winded down, though. So, hold on tight. If you need to, now's a good time to use the bathroom, get cozy. We got one last little finale here, and then we're off for the day. So,